morning. It's Friday, and not just any Friday. On my calendar, it's April. April 30th was yesterday, and we're out of numbers, which means we get to switch the calendar. It's a new month. Today is May 1st. May 1st, January, February, March, and April. May! I'm so excited. If I turn this page, I get to see a new picture, first of all. That's the boardwalk. Mrs. Thiak spends a lot of time there in the summer. And now it doesn't say April anymore. It has that May. And here is Friday, May 1st. That's today. I'm so excited you were here for that. It's our new month, and we will have to go through all of these days before we switch it to June. I have a lot of things to share with you in that amount of time. Today, I'd like to share with you one of my favorite books. This is Morris the Moose. Can you guys say good morning to Morris? Morris likes to make lots of different faces. And he has antlers on the top. Can you make moose moose? Morris gets to go to school because this story is called Morris Goes to School. And it's written by B. Wiseman. Now, it doesn't have a name. It just has a B and a period. Wonder what Wiseman's first name could be. What names do we know that start with the letter B? B. Brian, Bailey, Bobby, lots of different names. I don't know what Wiseman's first name is. We'd have to look it up. So let's find out when Morris goes to school, what happens in the classroom. But I've never seen a moose at school. Have you? Think about all of our time. Have we ever had a moose be in our class? I don't remember that. Morris wanted some candy, and he went to the wrong store. What does this store sell? Let's look at the picture for some clues. What are these? When we see the fish. Fish! Do you think they're going to have candy at the fish store? The man in the store says, "We don't sell candy." He shows him the word fish. Can't you read? Morris just thinks, and then he shows him the next store, and he said, "Candy store." And it said, "Candy." Oh, and look at Morris's tongue. It's sticking out. He's very hungry for candy. I know some of you like candy. The man in the candy store said, "What would you like?" And Morris said, "I like gumdrops." "Well, how many would you like?" "They are 1 penny for 1 gumdrop." And Morris said, "I have some pennies. Let's look. Let's count them." How many does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they're 1 penny, if they're 1 penny for 1 gumdrop and he has 6 pennies, how many can he get? 6. Morris says, "I have 4 pennies." Was he right? He said, "You have 6 pennies. Can you count? Do you go to school?" And Morris said, "What's school?" The man said, "I will show you, and you will learn to count and to read. But first, here are 6 gumdrops." So the man was honest. He gave him all 6 gumdrops. The man took Morris to school. The children said, "Oh, look, a real moose." Look at the children in the classroom. And the teacher said, "Hello, my name is Miss Fine." The man said he never went to school. He's got all that gumdrops and he puts them in his mouth, and let's see what happens. But Morris couldn't say hello. Why can't he say hello? Look at his cheeks. They're all full. And he's got an empty bag. He chewed and swallowed. "My name is Morris the Moose, and I want to learn to count. I want to learn to read, too. I like candy." Miss Fine said, "Hello, Morris, and welcome to our class. Please find a desk." Morris tried, but he didn't fit. Look how big his legs are in there. He's trying to sit down on the seat that's below his his tail here. This is where the seat would be. He doesn't fit in there. So he had to sit on top of the desk. Do we have desks in our room? No, we have a table and chairs, don't we? We will now study the alphabet. A, do you see the letter A? B, what comes next? A, B, C. Morris hid under the chair. Where is the bee? I'm afraid of bees. They sting. Miss Fine said, I meant the letter B. It does not sting. What's next? A, B, C. I like the sea, said Morris. I love to swim. No, that's not what I meant, Miss Fine said. The letter C, not like the ocean sea. And next there was D, E, F, G, H, I. And Morris yelled out, I have an I. I have two of them. That's not the same word. The letter I and I's are spelled differently. I is E-Y-E and I is just one letter. He's having a hard time with the alphabet. It is pretty tough. It's tricky. Please do not interrupt again. And Morris did not. When Morris came back from in his desk, he sat up straight and he wanted to learn about spelling. C-A-T spells cat. D-O-G spells dog. Morris looked sad. Poor Morris. What's wrong? Morris asked Miss Fine, and Morris said, you didn't spell moose. Can you spell moose? One little boy raised his hand and he tried to spell it M-O-S-E. That's not quite right. Somebody else tried to spell it M-O-O-C-E. Not quite. And Miss Fine helped by spelling M-O-O-S-E. Do you see the word? Right here. Moose. M-O-O-S-E. I am a very hard word to spell, said Morris. Miss Fine agreed, and she said, I think it's time for lunch, and the children opened their lunch boxes. Now in our classroom, we have lunch together, but no one brings a lunch. It's through the cafeteria. And maybe when you get to kindergarten, you will want to bring your lunch, or maybe you'll still eat the regular cafeteria food. But either way, Morris saw that they had some sandwiches, some cheese sandwiches, and a cream cheese and jelly sandwich, a hamburger, and all of them had pieces of fruit, but Morris didn't have anything. But he had lunch anyway. How did he eat lunch? He went out the window to eat the grass. We've all seen cows do that, or deer, goats. Lots of animals eat grass. After lunch, the children played some ball, and some jumped rope. But Morris got to do both. How could he do both? Look at his hooves. The ball is coming. And look at his tail. What are they using for the jump rope? His tail. That's a lot of fun. Miss Fine said, children, now it's time to rest. And they put their heads down on their desks. But Morris couldn't do it, so Miss Fine let him use her desk. That was really nice of her. After rest time, she said, it's time to finger paint. I will have to hoof paint, said Morris. Can you tell which one he did? Look at all the little handprints. And then look at this one. He used his hoofs instead. Miss Fine said, now it's time to study arithmetic. That's another word for math. Can you say arithmetic? It's a big, long word. And a boy counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Nope, that's close, but not right, Miss Fine said. What comes after 8? And Morris raised his hoof. I know. Bedtime. He's being silly. 9 is the answer, said Miss Fine. 9 comes after 10. And a girl pulled out her fingers and counted on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, Morris looked sad. What's the matter, Morris? Well, let's see. What could be the matter? She counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which was right. I can only count to 4. Why can he only count to 4? Because he only has 1, 2, 3, 4 hoofs. Miss Fine said, you can count higher than that. How's she going to get him to be able to count higher than that? And she counted 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she counted his antlers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I like to count, Morris said. I will never wear a hat. Miss Fine said, now I think it's time to sing a song. Well, what's a song? Said Morris. We do a lot of singing in our class, don't we? Miss Fine said, I will show you. She sang, I've been working on the railroad. She's singing. And the railroad has tracks, and she drew some train tracks on the board. And Morris said, I know what that is. Firemen climb those. Well, it does look similar, said Miss Fine. They climb ladders, but ladders go up like this. Morris said, let's sing another song. I'm learning so much. And she said, well, now it's time for us to play a game. Let's play make-believe. A girl said, I am a tree. Can you be a tree? And a boy said, I am a monkey. He puts his hands under his arms. Can you be a monkey? And this child says, and I am a moose. And he put his antlers on top. That was a pretty funny one. And Morris went to the coat closet. Wonder what he's going to be. What could a moose dress up as? I am the coat closet. Look, he put their coats all over his antlers and hooves. The children are smiling and laughing. They're having a good time with him. Even Miss Fine is laughing. Then the school bell rang at the end of the day, and Morris said, is that the ice cream man? And Miss Fine said, no, it's time to go home. So Morris gave the children all of their coats. Boy, his make-believe was very helpful. The children and Miss Morris said goodbye to Miss Fine. Goodbye, Miss Fine. Miss Fine said, I will see you all tomorrow. And he ran to the forest to take out his money so that he could go get some candy. Interesting place to hide your money. He looked at his pennies and he said, I have 5 pennies. Is he right? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please give me 5 gumdrops. And the man said, you've learned arithmetic. What else have you learned? What else did he learn? Morris said, I learned to hoof paint. And I learned to spell moose. And I learned how to be a coat closet. And I learned numbers and the alphabet. And the man said, you mean he said all the numbers in the alphabet. And the man said, you mean the letters, don't you? There's no numbers in the alphabet. Morris wanted to say yes. He really wanted to say yes. Why can't he say yes? Because his mouth was full of gumdrops. And that's the end. Morris had a really good day at school. And I know we have a lot of good days at school. So I hope that you enjoyed our book today. And maybe someday I'll get to read some more Morris Goes to School books or Morris and Boris. They're very funny. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy the first day of May. See you.